Hey lads, welcome back to another Supercoach video. Today's video I will be going through my round 6 review in what is quite possibly one of my worst scores of all time. Quite frankly, let's not beat around the bush here. My score was dreadful. It was shit. To score 2,168, that is quite... It's actually embarrassing. It's embarrassing that I've come up here, started my own YouTube channel, thinking I'm like good at Supercoach, and here I am, ranked not even in the top 6k. It's abysmal. I'm losing to blokes who are playing Supercoach for the first time in some of my leagues. It's... God, like seriously, the channel's gonna have to be abandoned if we keep going down this slow hill. But we'll bounce back. We'll come back. Just had a few things not go our way this week and last week. Just move the mic here. Yeah, so we just had a few things not go our way necessarily, which didn't help. But it is what it is. We'll bounce back. We'll recover. We'll probably get, the last must-have in Clarion, and then we'll probably start looking at trading in players with lots of value and who are pod options, and hopefully we can get back to that season goal I have of being in the top 1k and winning some of my leagues. But for the moment, it is not looking that way at all. I've had a very rough start. I was trotting along nicely at that 5k. I was really hoping for a breakout week where I could top into that 3k, get into that top 2%, and then slowly just go up from there. It's gone the other way now. Had a bad score, gone down a couple ranks. Team value has gone sideways, and there's just a lot of things gone wrong. So anyway, we'll get into it. So we'll go to the team here. So a score of 2,168, very poor. So we'll start with the back line. Yeah. Look, we'll just go through the things that have gone wrong. So we start with a dusty. I will demonstrate to you what happens with my Supercoach team. We start with Ridley out. That's your first one. That's just bang. All right, Ridley out, 0 points. Jacob Kujicki, I don't care. He scored 104. He sucks. Like great. He scored goals against Adelaide in Tasmania. Cool, awesome. Josh Dunkley injured. That's his second one. All right, it's just bang. And then Dustin Martin, concussion, scores 39. Jaden Short, 64. You know what I mean? I can keep going on. Forgot to trade out Gooden for Andy Brayshaw. Just bang. Like, you get the drill. You get the aim of the game here. I've had a shocking start. I've had some shockers here, including Jordan on field. I could do another one for him, honestly. But God, it's been quite abysmal. But you know what? Let's hope this is the worst of it. And it's only going to be onwards and upwards from this point on. So, start with the defense. So, Kujicki 104, that was quite clutch. Kicked 5 goals, so good on the big fella. I think I just discredited him a couple of videos, called him Jacob Kojit. Yeah, it's not on. He is Jacob Kogoat. You know what I mean? You can sort of see it happening as well, him kicking the 5 goals against Adelaide, considering they can't defend. But yeah, he came on for Ridley, which isn't bad. You take the 104 from him. But, I probably would have loopholed him, meaning I would have had 100 from Ridley and 100 from Kajicki, because I wouldn't have fielded Chapman if I did the loophole. So, that's awesome. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Jake Lloyd, 106. Awesome. Can Jordan Dawson please just... Jordan Dawson, man. Seriously, bruv. Guy needs to get checked out. Can you stop taking Lloyd's kick-ins? Doing my head in. Stewart, just the goat, does goat things. You're not going to get too much of it. Sorry. A score of 109 and you win by 97 points and the ball's hardly in the opposition's forward line. It's a good result. Laird, 111. Yep, good. We love to see it. Yeah, I'm not even going to acknowledge Jaden Short. I knew he was going to be a trap. It feels like it started to feel this way. I'm going to be honest. Feels like, how many times have we made the excuse now that, oh, yeah, they smashed them, or they lost by a lot, so it's not going to be in the... Because I'll run you through it here. Oh, he got smashed by the Sydney Swans, but his inefficiency It will recover. 88's not that bad. Oh, they smashed the Saints. The ball wasn't in their forward line, so he's never going to get a chance to defend and score his points. And, oh, yeah, the D's smashed him, and it was a wet weather game. He's not going to get a touch. Like, oh, I'm so sick of hearing it. He's just had 3 good scores. Let's not... I mean, 2 good scores. Let's just address the elephant in the room here. That Jaden Short may have been a trap. Chapman, yep, you're going next week, son. Cannot wait to hit that T button. Hopefully he scores big in the West Coast Derby. Highmore, just please get a game. Brett Radden, what are you doing? Like, seriously, just get a grip, mate. Jack McRae, fuck yes, baby. That's all we love to see, 140. Jackie Steele, 105. Yeah, not bad. Could have been better, but is what it is. Dunkley, I actually had the VC on him. I don't know why it says. So I had the VC on Dunkley, and I was going to take it. But I actually forgot to take it. So luckily that worked out with Gawn going at 15 more, so I get like 30 more points from the Gawn thing, which, jeez, would have gone down another 1k if I didn't see the Gawn. Merritt, Anzac Day, big game you expect from the big fella, 116. Yep, love to see it. Tom Powell, I love this bloke, 96. Jesus, he's good. Eric Goulden, say less. Brockman, like, sorry. I'm sick of the bloke. Finlay McRae, I'd get him in thinking he's going to go 80 plus. Big Anzac Day. After these centre bounce tendencies he had last week, thinking he's going to really turn it on. 37. 37. 37. He scores 37 because he played in the forward line. He's an inside midfielder. So don't play him in the forward line, Nathan Buckley. Jeez. That's why he scores 37. God, he's on the bench next week. Jeez, have a rest, Finlay. Please. James Jordan. Now, everyone is going to have a go at me for this. I'm going to give you the honest truth. Jordan scored like 20... Alright, we'll just check it out. Yeah, Jordan scored 24 against the Cats. You know, big match. You know, wet weather conditions. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm at the game. I'm at the Tigers D's game. And I'm thinking, wet weather conditions. If there's another big side in Tigers, just like the Cats are a big side. I'm thinking, I think he's just going to repeat his, 24 with another poor effort. So last minute, I'm talking 7:24 before the match starts. They are literally having the 1 minute of silence, and I'm on the phone on the Supercoach app. Like, that's how down bad I was. I was down horrendous to get James Jordan off the field, and he goes out and scores 82 on my bench. Meanwhile, I've got Eric Goulden scoring 38. So you can just leave, thanks. Sam Berry, surely he comes back this week. You'd hope so. I want him to play. Scott, yeah, not bad. We'll take what we can get with him. Think he plays again. Dunkley out and Lin Jong out. So we're probably going to see Lipinski back in. Could see Riley West in again. Not too sure, but I think Scott will keep his spot. Go on, see, yeah, great. Grundy, great, love it. Flynn, just keep racking it up. We'd expect a bit higher from you, Flynn, to be honest. I want that cash gen. It's going to be vital to my season. Zeeble, 169. The ultimate seagull these days. Dusty. Like, seriously, this bloke just does my head in watching. I don't even know how he got a concussion, genuinely. MP 105, he'll be a top 6 forward, thank God. Chad Warner 73. High break even this week, but I'm holding James Rowe. Like, genuinely James Rowe. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. He was on like -3 at quarter time. Seriously. Can the bloke not get a touch sometimes? Like James Rowe, you either get a score of 80 plus or it's 20. Bergman 51, had no other options, had to field him due to the Waterman out. Is what it is. We'll take a 51. Alright, so that's the main thing. I might just go back to the OBS, just check what time we're at here. Okay, we're at the 10-minute mark. So we'll get into the trades for this week. So I'm still tossing up on trades because, I don't know, we'll just go full screen. 80%. Okay, so the main thing I'm going to talk about with trades here is probably not going to do it until Friday night. And, well, firstly, we'll just make a few corrections. Probably just Jimmy Jordan. You would have thought we'd field him, considering he scores well. You would have thought Scotty Boy comes on for Finlay. And you would have thought Dusty never gets a game again in my side. Dunkley, trade. He is out for 3 months, I believe. Like, that's another thing. It's 5 minutes in the game to go, right? You've beaten the GWS. I get it. You've got some massive rivalry, right? The players hate each other just because, 2016 prelim, all right? We get it. The Dogs stole the Giants, golden era, missed opportunity, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, Josh Dunkley does his shoulder, it pops out. Why on earth do you put him back on the field? I don't understand. You've won the game. There's no need to put him back on the field. And of course, he goes back on the field, re-injures it, and how good's that? Yeah, legend Bevo. Bevo legend. Oh, and yeah, Eric Goulden. I've been saying this for weeks, that he's not the same. That he's not going to score 80s or anything like that. Okay, so 1.13 million in the bank to spare. The initial thought is go Clayton Oliver and then find a forward option, which are very scarce, I must say, at the moment. So we'll go Clary. Probably just gets all our must-haves. The must-have top 3 midfielders out of the way, and then I can look for pods in the next coming weeks. Okay? Tough thing is, it doesn't give me with enough cash to get... Wait. So I'm probably gonna have to get... I will probably get a forward in the team. So I might sub Finlay on. Like, the bench options are extremely scarce at the moment. Okay, so I don't like any of the options, quite frankly. There's a guy by the name of Dane Zorko who I don't like. So, watch Supercoach Shorts. If you're watching me, you probably have watched Supercoach Shorts. He's the elite of the elite when it comes to YouTube Supercoach. So, he's gone with someone I was thinking about going with, Nick Hine. I didn't like the 76, but 88 average. I want to look for value. The main thing I like about him is it leaves me with 100k. So next week, I can probably go Heath Chapman right up to Stephen May straight away. And then I can do Rowe downgrade to Tilthorpe. And then week after that, I do another downgrade, and then I have a massive upgrade to a Tuckmuller, Cameron Guthrie. So this is what I like the most. It's sort of like, but I don't know. It's just weird with Hine. I don't know how good he really is. The other option is Shai Bolton, and we just cop 80k instead. But yeah, like 109k. So if we search up Stephen May right here. Okay, so he's got a break even 139. I don't think he's going to get that. His projected score is 63. I don't think he's going to get that. I think he'll get like 90 or 100. He'll go down for 20k maybe. So 20k less. Let's just say he's 390. like, I can pretty much get him straight. I can almost get him from a straight Chapman upgrade to finish, and that would finish my defense. Unless I want to bring Led into the midfield, and then I can, get all arts and crafts. Get all arts and crafts there with the DPPs. But, so we'll just have a look at this one. Oh, there goes the pen. So now we'll have to look at our buys. Because it's not bad in particular. So we go to the notepad here. So get rid of Daniel. And then add in Ridley and Hind. And Dunkley's not going to be there. And then add in... No, the Swans rookies aren't going to matter as much as I thought they would. Make it Gandhi. And then make it... Clary. Okay, so this is... how I'm going to line up for the buys. So I've got 3 missing in round 3, in round 12. And I've got 6 in 13. And then I've got 6 in 14. So what the plan will be is I want to make this as even as possible. So, yeah, so this is the reason why I don't necessarily like the Hind and Oliver trades, because I'm going to be looking at the Stephen May option next week or the week after. So it leaves me with another option that gives me no money in the bank, but I could still do an upgrade, downgrade next week and get someone else. So I'm thinking of a player by the name of Tom Mitchell, who has been performing not good at all recently, but I still like his odds to turn around, and it's mainly just the round 12 buy that's attracting me towards the man. So if we go just on that thing, actually. Yeah, so my point is we have 3, 6, and 6. And what we want to do is we want it to be 5, 6, and 6. And it's probably going to be more than 6 and 6. So we want to get one of Duncan and Guthrie, and then we also want to get... we wouldn't mind Titch, and we wouldn't mind... who else is there to add? God, who else has that buy? There's not... I don't know. There's not too many options. The point is we want to do something. We don't want to be stuffed. But anyway. Looking toward the... anyway, sorry, I've lost track here. I know. I'll get back to my point. I'll just look at Duncan real quick just to make sure he's not under 533. Yeah. Okay. The other... alright, I'll just check while we're on here how we're going for time. Alright, so we'll just wrap it up in a second. So, options are Hind and Clary or Bolton and Clary. And then the next option is... we'll run through it. Reverse changes. Okay, so we hit that confirm. Okay, and what we do is we go Dunkley and Goulden. And then we go Duncan. Yeah, we love to see that. And then we want to get Took Miller, but we cannot afford it at that price range. So, Titch and Jago Mira. So, this is just a thought out of the blue, because I want to go with pods. If I'm not gonna go down the Clay route, I have to go down pods. That's the fact of the matter. What I do here is him, sub him on, and then sub Scott or Dusty. So then that's how I'd line up. So yeah, so that's probably going to wrap up my round 6 review video. So definitely a tough round for me. I've dropped back in the rankings. Now I'm really stuck on trades, and I've just got to work out what I want to do. Do I go safe and get the must-have Clary, or do I go pods? And do I also hope at the same time that, maybe Clary gets a concussion or he gets injured and I'm one of the only people that will benefit from him? Because Clary just to finish that off. His ownership is at, if it can show me, his ownership is at 25%. But anyway, that will round it out. So we have to work out, as I said before, do we want to go save and get the must-have, who is looming as a must-have in Curry, and then sort of work out what we want to do for the rest of the season? Or do we want to get pods that will have that round 12 bye, such as Duncan, such as Guthrie, such as O'Meara, such as Took Miller? It really depends what we want to do. Even Selwood could be an option, but I think he'll miss a couple games due to arrest. So we've got a lot to consider. As I've said, next round we probably want to get Stephen May into the team, which looks as the obvious choice. I don't know. It sort of just depends. We're sort of all over the place, but we'll work it out. We'll figure our way. Definitely lots to consider in the next coming week. So yeah, cheers for watching the video. Good luck. Leave a comment, leave a subscribe, and I just want to add that next week, that for this week, if one of Rowe, Scott, Bergman, or Finlay McRae gets dropped, then we're just gonna, like, that's how it's gonna be, you know what I mean? So yeah, cheers for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one. So yeah, enjoy.